Hi Lisa, I'm now going to talk about my use of time. So I'm going to start by telling you what our daily schedule looks like, and I will have my camera woman walk around the room while we do that. So we start off with 40 minutes outside. We have some toys in the shed outside that the kids can play with. There are 150 children outside, so we have a shed full of all different materials they can build with, imagination playground. We have shovels for the winter time. We have balls. We have other things they can build with and roll balls down. So we start off with 40 minutes in the morning, either out in the big yard or I take them down to the ravine like we did this morning, and we play down there for about 40 minutes. After that, we come in and they unpack their backpacks. So they put their mail bags up here and in here. And then we have this material out with the question of the day. They come and they take a name card. They write their name down. It started off with the JKs just tracing their name, and eventually all but two have now be able to put their name on the card by themselves. Then they can come over and they answer the question of the day with their name. And then they get a book and come to the carpet. They can choose a book from the book area here. We have some other books here, which I feel we have too many out. And I've just recently put their shared reading folders in. The kids love these because they know these and they really feel like they're reading. So they find their shared reading folder and they can read that. After that, I will sing a Good Morning to You song when most of the kids are at the carpet, and the kids put their books away and they come to their carpet spot. Then we get into a circle and we do our good morning routine where we say good morning to each other. And so they'll turn to each other and be sitting down, and they'll say good morning and say their peer's name, and they will either say good morning in a different language. So up here are the languages that we've said good morning in, right here. Some of these languages are spoken by our students, and so they had their parents come in and to teach us how they say good morning in their language. And sometimes we do rhyming, sometimes we make a pattern, so it all depends on what the needs or the interest of our kids. So after we're in our circle and we say good morning to each other, then we do our morning message, our shared reading, which is often about inquiry we might have going on or something seasonal that's happening. It depends on what we're doing. And then we do our letter of the day and through Heidi songs. And then right now we're also doing a word as well, word and letter of the week. So after we're done that, it takes about 20 minutes to do all of that. Then the children are dismissed to centers. So from there, they can go to any center they like. And like I mentioned before, we don't have any limits on any centers, only the water table. They can come in and out of centers. We ask that they do clean up what they had out before moving on to another center, or ask somebody, what can I clean up before I go? We have rotating snack. So we just do a last call for snack. But it's up to them when their tummy feels hungry that they can come over and have a snack. They have access to their water bottles. They can have that whenever they like as well. The only interruptions that we have during their play would be for last call for snack or doing a 5-minute warning. So usually my partner and I will sit at a table and we'll have a game out. We'll take it from our games over here, which I forgot to mention in use of space, is we would like to reorganize and make more eye-appealing and less things up there. But we'll come to a couple of tables and we'll take out an activity or bring kids over to write or take them out in the hall to read with us. So at the end of the morning, then while they're cleaning up, when they're almost done, I usually bring out my phonemic awareness book and choose a song in here. And I will sing the song with them, and that cues them to finish their cleaning and come to the carpet because they love these songs. They want to be a part of them, so they get over to the carpet quickly. And then from there, if I'm not on prep, I'll have time to read a story or do a short lesson before lunch. After lunch and after lunch recess, we come inside. We have calming music already on. The lights are off. The children can come in and lie down or sit down. The rules are there's no talking at this point and there's no reading. So we did have at first you could read a quiet book, but that ended up, we're having issues with the book. So now the books are away during that time and we just do some deep breathing, some relaxing, and we calm our bodies and calm our minds down. And then we do that for about 5 minutes and then we're ready for our afternoon. So usually in the afternoon we do a math lesson of some kind or a story, a math story, and then we go off to centers again, and it's the same routine. And then the kids once they're done their snack, they need to pack up their backpacks with their mail bag and their lunch pails and their water bottles on Fridays, and they go and pack up their things. And then we have a meeting at the end of the day on the carpet, and we'll do a story or sing some songs or play a quick game. And then we get the bussers ready to go first. We have 18 bussers in the class, so we get them all ready to go. And then we work on the walkers and the program children after that. So that is basically a flow of our day. Some things that I don't like about our day is where the preps are. A lot of them they're all in the morning, except for one. And I find that takes away from key learning time where I can be working with the kids or playing with them at centers. Find in the afternoon they're a little bit more tired and not as alert, and so and sometimes the afternoon can seem very long because we don't have anything else in it. So that's one thing that I would change about the use of time. I do like the way the schedule goes. I have done our good morning routine that we do is new this year, and I really think it brings a sense of community to our class. And at the beginning of the year, it was excellent for learning each other's names, and especially the JKs who didn't know anybody's names when they come in. So I think our day flows pretty well. We do really try to minimize interruptions to our day, but I do like the way that our day goes. So that is what I have for our use of time. Thank you very much.